I need some like white noise happening, or music. I want to listen to music. I think I do, or just maybe some white noise, honestly, like light rain, 10 hours. Broadcast types. When adding a trigger, you have the option to set who can trigger the trigger and whether the triggered action is buffered for new players who join the world or not. All normal types can be buffered. Unbuffered doesn't buffer the trigger for people who join the room late. Buffer 1 only buffers the last trigger of that type on the event handler. Okay, this doesn't help me though. I couldn't get this to work. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I think I got it. I'm gonna try to get the connect noise working. I think I found the reason why it was not working, so.
I'm afraid I missed out on the part that you're talking about. The connect noise, what does that exactly entail?
When someone
I didn't
joins
see that bit
the
of the screen.
world, it makes a noise so everyone knows.
Okay.
I think I might have got it working. I'm waiting for it to build.
Is that like a particular, is that what the box is? You tie the trigger to the box, then someone appears near the box and it fires? Or is this a different kind of system?
I want it to just play globally a noise for everyone to hear.
Got you, okay. Huh. Well, I hope you get it working. What kind of noise is it?
Just like a boing.
Not the Windows XP startup noise then.
Did you just hear it? Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh, I heard something. Yeah, beep. That was you though.
It's time to test it. Are you ready?
Cool. Do you need me to leave, or am I following you, or...?
Through the portal. Wait, I heard it. Wait, could you come back in? Sorry to make you my guinea pig.
That's okay. I'm a willing participant. Sure.
Yeah, you can come back in. You're not here. What? Try again. That's really strange. Sorry. Yeah, it does work. It does work. Okay. Yeah, come back. Yeah, try coming back again. It's probably just didn't update our location properly yet. Or something. I don't know. Alright. Is VR chat being a piece of shit? Yeah, go figure. Go figure, VR chat. Ugh. Oh, my wrist fucking hurts. Holy shit. What the hell? I put my hand down wrong and it just like, it's painful. My wrist might be done. Like, I don't know. It might just be done. It's not your fault. VR chat is shitty. I already did, Nick, but I might actually have a second one. Feels like a good thing to do to have two. Yeah, I know, my wrist. It's yeah, Nick, yeah. I was actually maybe gonna play today, but I don't know. I've just been wanting to do this stuff. We are, in case you're just coming into the stream, we are currently trying to get this box to make a noise when someone joins the room. Also, my computer's lagging. I'm gonna close probably Unity. Actually, why is it lagging? Like, what the fuck? It's fine now. It's so weird. It didn't work. I didn't hear shit.
It worked. I heard it.
Okay, it works when you join, but it's supposed to work for me as well, and it didn't.
Huh. Is it is there some kind of weird condition where you've already heard it in inverted commas, therefore you can't hear it again, or is it some repeatable thing?
I'm starting to think that it might be... Oh shit, I had a thought. What was it? Like, maybe it only sends it to not every player. I don't know.
Huh. Do you not count as a player? Are you like a special class compared to everyone else, maybe? Like you don't count as a person entering the world because you're, you know, the owner or whatever.
No, that's not the problem. Hold on, let me look at this.
I have a weird avatar. Let me go change this. I just clicked on one of the squares because they were all black because they weren't loading, and I couldn't see what I was actually dressed as. So let's go rectify that. I don't think it quite suits my demeanor.
Unity's taking my whole GPU. Like, what the fuck? God, it just like goes up to 90% and then it goes crashing down to like 9. Sometimes it uses 10 times more GPU for no reason.
Is that Unity just idling in the background, or is that you actually working in it right now?
Me working in it, but I haven't done too much. I'm just like clicking menus.
Well, damn. I guess Unity just is a fantastic app that everyone loves to use.
I think I need to put an event handler on the audio source.
Wow, you really have to. That's some JavaScript stuff. Yeah, you actually have to like treat it like. Well, I suppose it is scripting essentially, but you actually have to do handlers and things like that.
It doesn't make sense though, because it says please use VRC trigger, and it's like this thing I'm reading is outdated.
Sounds like a lot of that stuff is outdated. The docs, that is. I'm sure there's a clever person on YouTube who's got, you know, the actual good modern way to do it, I would assume.
Uh, there's like no information on the entire internet of how to make this work.
Well, there will be something in a deep, dark recess. You just don't know how to get to the deep, dark recess, unfortunately. I'm afraid I can't help you. You have a bunch of Unity and Blender people popping in here to help you out. I guess you just got to wait for one of them to come by.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try again, but I don't think it's gonna work. Blender is such an optimized, like, low resource consuming program compared to Unity and VR chat.
Isn't Unity a bit of a like a snake's nest of a bunch of different things all crammed together, whereas Blender is, you know, does the one thing, it's been doing that one thing for 15 years.
Probably. I'm gonna go to the New World.
Sure. Do I follow or should I leave?
Follow in like
exit then.
Come back and like enter right before the portal hits 0. Come on, please work. Please work. It worked. It actually worked.
Cool. Well done.
Okay. The problem is though, it's like localized here. And I need to change the sound so it's just like everywhere.
Sure. Also, I'm not sure if loading plays a part of it, but I'm only hearing like the last half of it, like it's clipped off. It's probably down to how quickly, you know, the game is actually loaded versus when the sound is being played, but it's being cut off slightly.
Like at the beginning?
Yeah, I know that's a weird way to describe it. You'd normally, I've heard it playing full a couple of times ago, and just now it sounded like I only heard the last beat or two.
Well, there's only one noise. It's just like well, I guess it's I don't know.
Yeah, I'm talking like microseconds of change here, probably, you know, quarter of a second.
I could just add some empty space in Audacity. That'd be really quick. I'll just do that. Oh, fuck.
You know, even though I'm on a fast SSD, I just can't keep up with, you know, everything that VR chat is throwing at me.
What do you mean?
I was joking that, you know, an SSD means you can load up your resources in the game a lot faster, but VR chat doesn't strike me as the kind of game that needs, you know, 1,000 megabytes a second transfer speed to load in the assets for the game. I suspect it's just because it's a pile of shit.
Yeah, probably.
And it just loads very slowly or unoptimized. What did you have to do to figure out your getting the trigger to fire for yourself?
I just changed it to always, and I removed play on awake.
What was it set to previously, if it wasn't always?
It was set to like always unbuffered, which I thought...
Okay.
See, I don't know. I think basically you can have a button that like makes a mirror appear, for example, and then if you click it and it's set to always unbuffered, then that would mean that if someone else joins the game after you press the button to open the mirror is not visible for them yet until someone else on the server presses the button when the new player's already joined in. Because you can change the settings so that like it will trigger on join, but it's kind of confusing because we're just trying to get audio to play each time someone does join. So I just set it to always, and it seems to be working. So let me just try to change the distance of this audio so it's like plays like everywhere.
Cool. Yeah, I think this was a week or week and a half ago when we were checking out some other people's worlds where they have those mirrors, and I could see that they'd set up buttons to control them. I didn't understand why that was at the time, but obviously they have to make them work a certain way because people don't see the mirror after they've loaded in. It was that photo studio. You had a bunch of the mirrors also.
Yeah, that place, I believe. I believe it's like what I said, where it doesn't open the mirror for new people who join until they press it.
Mm-hmm.
You can set it to like local or like everyone. There's like different options.
Because then there's the mirrors that people have in the mirror rooms, like you've got in the back, right? That's just an always on mirror, no control on it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to be heading off in a little bit, but I can help you test your audio a couple more times if you like.
Yeah, that'd be good. Alright. Let me just build it.
No worries. Hope you don't mind me just sort of tagging along, invading your world and showing up on your stream. We haven't really spoken much, or actually, you don't really know me, but I've been a fan of yours and just recently thought I would sort of say hi and hang around, so I hope that's not too
that's totally fine.
Weird. Bad. Cool. The chat seems to be pretty chilled out, or they've all, I don't know, gone to sleep, but there's 80 odd people who don't really seem to be saying anything right now.
They can hang out, they can idle, they can lurk, it's all good.
Yo, what's up, Lurker fan?
Okay, time.
Cool.
Come in when it says 0, or when it says like 5. The sound worked. It was oddly laggy though, but I think my computer is like choking.
It came through good on my side.
Yeah.
Like the buffer you added was cool, but it played perfectly fine as well on my end.
It did for me when I first joined,
but frames on the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna close Unity. Okay, I'm good now. It's annoying. It's like I can only have one of these programs open. Well, Blender I can keep open. But VRChat or Unity, it's like one or the other.
I mean, it's not quite what you're probably used to with your web dev. You know, you've got your IDE and you're just, you know, F5 in a web page, boom, you're good to go. Here we've got some bit more heavy lifting going on.
Yeah.
Lots more CPU, lots more GPU, lots more memory all being sucked up.
I thought this is like a low poly world, and like, I don't know. I was hoping it wouldn't be this intensive. 38% of my GPU right now. And then Unity randomly jumps to like 60. And this can jump to 50.
Yeah, I suspect you're probably not really fighting the qualities of your world, more so the programs themselves, unfortunately. But there's probably all kinds of stuff that you'll learn as you go along, how to actually make things, I don't know, more efficient or quicker, I have no idea. It seems like changing colour on people's hair and accessories is a pretty common thing.
The rainbow is just, like, it's not very exciting. I would not have like a rainbow flashing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would like there to be colors that could change. But I think if it was more subtle, just like straight up, like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is just the entire texture changing. You want a bit more sort of, bit more depth to it, like a light inside of a material, or maybe some translucence or some diffusion. Here it's a little bit harsh.
Does yours go around the rainbow, or just a few colors? Yellow and red?
I have no idea. I don't think it does the full rainbow. Kind of a blue, kind of a purple. Okay, the purple's pretty good. Don't think it did green really. Do you think you'll get into some character stuff later on, or are you all the way on worlds to start with?
I'm more into worlds right now, but someday it'd be cool.
It's definitely been fun watching you learn this stuff, pick it up and play with it and run around in it. That's the really interesting thing. Actually being able to step into it real time is kind of cool.
Actually, I haven't gone up the wall, like the exterior. Let's see. I'm gonna go up the exterior and then see what it looks like.
It's kind of screwed up. You'll see what it looks like.
What?
Inside looking out, it's all weird and see-through in parts.
Yeah. I want to make a secret tile on the ground, and you click it, and it warps you to the roof. I think it's quite doable.
Ooh. Is that using, is that like a teleporter type thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be able to hide all kinds of interesting tricks and traps and whatever, sending people to weird parts of the map or trapping them somewhere.
Yeah.
Is it me, or have the walls gotten harder to climb up, by the way?
I don't know.
I was like really struggling to get up them, but maybe I just don't have the tag. Well, Narcissa, I've got to go and get to bed, so I'll leave you to it. Thanks for letting me in.
Yeah, thanks for helping me
great job
test.
in making what you've. Yeah, no worries. Great
I
job.
might
in what
make.
you've made
I'll
so
keep
far.
working. Teleport thing. It's gonna happen.
Sounds cool. Take it easy.
Yeah, you too. Peace.
Peace.
What am I doing? The plan is to have one more THC and make a secret teleporter in VR chat and try to make moving doors and elevators and shit like that. So basically event triggers, proximity triggers, learning the VR chat event system in general to trigger events and what I can do with it, and think of ways in which I can incorporate the options that I have into the world that I'm building. That's effectively what we're doing here. So THC makes me think about problems, sometimes things that I fear, but what I fear most in this moment. What do I fear most? I'll tell you. I fear not making things in VR chat, so we have to build stuff right now. Also, it's time. The classic breakdown. Classic. Nightly. My interaction with the world is based on what comes to me. So, if you treat me with respect, then we can have interesting and good conversations. If you treat me with disrespect, then maybe I will freak out at you. And that's just kind of the way it is. I'm just out here trying to connect. Alright, so actually let's keep the gentle rain. I like it. Let's keep it. Alright. Why would anyone disrespect me? Maybe because I'm that awesome. I'm just that awesome. I'm just that awesome. And then boom, I'm just summoning the demons. Here they are, they're trying to tell me everything that I'm doing wrong and everything that I fucked up and all my failures. It's like, yes, I know. Now let me just build this fucking VR chat world. Let me build it. It'll be glorious. It'll be glorious for you, for all, for everyone. As I build this world together with you, it'll be excellent. Blender is such a beautiful program, actually. I doubted it, but now I don't think I doubt it anymore. I used to doubt. I used to be a doubter. But I'm not a doubter anymore. I no longer doubt. By the way, I'm kind of irritated with not being able to orient myself in the world. We need to have something outside. We need something out here. I think actually what would work pretty good is like a little raised area where you can maybe read the chat better or something, but I don't know actually. Because I don't want to mess with this mesh too much really. Because I already textured it and everything. I mean, I could do stuff, but like, I could add like another thing on top of it. I just give it like the grass texture or something, I guess. I don't know. I actually don't know. I actually do not know. I feel like blending. I don't feel like using shitty Unity. Even though I kind of want to do Unity stuff right now. Yeah. This mirror should just be the color of a checkerboard because I'm not using it. And then I could delete the mirror material, which might, I don't know if that'll, I think I already deleted it, but I'm just gonna remove it. Also, I'm gonna learn something right now, so if I can delete this. Oh, is this just a material library? I can't delete them. Minus. Remove the selected material slot. Yeah, mirror, remove. Unable to remove material slot in edit mode, object mode. Material, remove. It's gone. Now, is that just my list of all materials? If I go to castle, yeah, it's gone. Okay, that's good to know. I now know, I have a better understanding now of how Blender handles materials. How long have I used Blender for? A few days. Just a few days. We got this going though. We built this castle though. We built this. Just a few days. Okay, so documentation called animation float, animation bool, animation trigger, teleport player, teleports player to the set locations. The receiver is the game object the player should be teleported to. Align room to destination. Whether or not player's room scale area should be centered to receiver transform. Room scale area? Scale area. We'll have to figure out what that means. I guess I'm opening Unity. It's not just speedrunning, like I was pretty proficient with Photoshop and like I don't know, I've played games a lot, so polygons kind of make sense. Anyway, okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a magic tile in the future site room. Hell yes. Magic tile. Which tile should it be? This is fun. I think maybe this one. Oh, I need to go. It needs to be a separate object, which means basically what all I need to do is go into Blender. Okay, here's Blender, and here's the future site room, and here's edit mode, and here's what? Oh, okay. Here's a tile on the ground. I think if I press P, I can, by selection, separate this into a separate object called, right now it's called Castle 01. I'll call it Magic Tile. Magic Tile is just the same as, it's just a separate object than the rest of the castle, but it should work the same. It should look the same, it should be still exactly how everything else is, except there's this one magic tile, and then I save. And then I go back to Unity. And when I'm back in Unity, now we have magic tile right here. Magic tile. If I add a component to this called VRC trigger, it's going to be on interact. On interact, maybe 3 question marks are the text. The proximity should be pretty low. I guess maybe 3 is probably fine. Or wait, how big was the avatar one? I can't click it. Avatar is 5 proximity. Yeah, so I'm gonna change that to 3. Okay. I'm also gonna rename this, so this is gonna be called Top Nep. And rename this one to Narcissa Avatar. Excellent. So now we have Magic Tile. Magic Tile has on interact, always unbuffered, add action, teleport player to the receiver, which is, oh, I need to make it still. So I need to make a game object. So right here, create empty. Then this is we're gonna move this to move to the view. And so now it's where the view is, except where even is it? Why is it under the floor? I don't know. Bring it up. That looks pretty good, I think. So this is going to be called teleport position. So under magic tile, teleport player to the receiver, which is what? No. What is happening? List is empty. Why can I not select it? Assets, scene. Here we go. Okay. Teleport position. There it is. And you can actually see it drawn. That's cool. Except why is it here? Wait, what? This is really confusing. Why is it here? This is so confusing. Like, what if I move this? Okay. I don't know why it appeared here. That's really strange. This is a strange place for it. I don't understand that. Alright, let's test it. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's about time I took my acetylopram. I tell you, it's hard work sitting here streaming 24 hours a day, every day, for you, for me, for everyone. It's hard. It's actually difficult. I don't get that much support. Which is sad, because other people get even less support than me. So, life is sad. Life is sad. Sorry. I'm sorry. I get emotional about this, I guess. Whatever. Let's just enjoy the world together. I think I forgot to add a mesh to this thing. It should be here though. It didn't work. Well, it's a magic tile, but it doesn't work as intended. How many hours into my stream? This is hour 150. We just passed the 150 hour mark, okay? I'm giving you my whole life. This is all my socializing. Why is this all fucked up and weird and bad and doesn't fucking work? And let me see where the avatar click position is. That's a good range. I like the range. I think it's an appropriate range. Seems good. Alright, so this obviously failed. I don't know what the fuck I did, but this line is going into a weird place. But I will say this though. I have something called magic tile. Magic tile? It needs a mesh collider. Add events via VRC trigger on the object. I am on interact. Sorry, excuse me. Is trigger is disabled. I don't know why that is. Convex. Is trigger is disabled. I gave it a mesh collider now. Would that mean I could interact with it? How do you make an interactable? How do you make a thing interactable? Also, why is this like here? It doesn't make sense. It's pretty strange. Look at that. You see this? This teleport position is very odd. Why is this line here? Why does this line make no sense? Can someone explain that to me? Okay, I gave it a mesh collider. Does that mean it's still probably not interactable, right? I don't understand why I can't say is trigger. I mean, it is a trigger. On interact. So, how do I make it interactable? Maybe I could look at summary here. Detect when something happens to trigger actions. So, on interact then. On interact. On interact. Is used in conjunction with a collider. It didn't have the collider, but now it does. So that means maybe it works now. I'm gonna save and build it, but I am concerned that it says is trigger and it's not checked. But we'll see. Although it's strange because I also want it to have an actual physical collider mesh for walking on and not just interacting with. Well, what do you mean convex, though? What does that mean to my tile, convex? This is the 50th version of the world now. I like that they keep your version number. I like VR chat, actually. I think me exploring VR chat like this is highly productive and intelligent. What do you mean convex? Concave or convex? Like flipping the normal, basically? Is that what you're telling me? That it doesn't have holes or anything. What do you mean? I did, Nick, I did. Look at the timer on the stream to know. The timer lets you know. Willa said hugs, and I typed huge on accident, and I sent it. Then I edited it, and now it's huge hug. Okay, I think the world's ready. Did it work? Yo, alright, let's fucking go. We got this shit. The timer is when I started the edible. Now you know. So we're testing the teleportation tile, which now has a collider, but also it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. It's not interactable. It needs to be interactable. There needs to be some way to make it interactable in VR chat. Does anyone know how to do this? Hell no you don't. But it's time for me to go read old and outdated and incomplete documentation. No, it's not supposed to be walking on it as collision. It's supposed to be clickable. It's supposed to be you look down at it and you click it and then it teleports you. Like that's what I'm trying to do. My fucking knee doesn't feel so great sitting in this chair all the time. I think I need to exercise. This is really weird.